Hot Toys just released another figure from Deadpool and Wolverine, and of course it's X-23. This one looks great, but real quick, we need to ask the question, where is Elektra and Gambit? They announced and now released X-23, and Blade is probably right behind her on being released, but it's honestly a bit annoying whenever they announce and then tease teams, because of course they put out an announcement photo with all 4 of them, but then they don't follow through on it. But maybe these ones aren't selling as well as they hope, so they don't think those 2 are worth making just for like licensing fees or something for the likeness, or maybe they're still working on getting the prototypes ready, or maybe since Gambit and Elektra may be in future Marvel projects, maybe even Doomsday or something, they're waiting to get those looks and then give us those. But yeah, we don't know for sure, but I will say that luckily these figures aren't exactly a team per se, like you don't need them to kind of fill them all out like the Guardians of the Galaxy or anything, so they can stand on their own. And I don't think anyone will be disappointed if they just have like Blade or even X-23 or something on their shelf and not Elektra. But getting back to X-23, she looks great. X-23 is my favorite part of Logan because she was just brutal. It was kind of crazy seeing a kid doing all those like agile stunts and stuff, just flipping around, doing all the cool Wolverine takedowns and everything like that. And of course here you can see she just looks great right next to the yellow suit Wolverine. It could look a little off because their clothing doesn't match up exactly like suits and stuff, but of course it's accurate. But yeah, I don't know. Having her next to the yellow suit Wolverine to me doesn't make as much sense, so I assume maybe some collectors may get this and then pair her with their Logan figures, since Hot Toys, especially now, will probably never make the kid version of Laura. But looking at that head sculpt, it looks fantastic. I really see the likeness of Daphne Keane here, and they did nail her expression comparing her to this photo at least. It's a neutral expression, so in some poses it might not work, but for her, I don't really mind it because it kind of suits her a little bit. But yeah, so like this pose of her wearing the backpack, it works, and then the outfit on her looks great. They gave her the silicone seamless elbows as well, which is fantastic, and I'm so happy they stepped up their game and they're basically giving us all seamless elbows and stuff for most figures. They didn't for that recent Feral Predator, the Battle Damage one they announced, but at least for figures where it really stands out like her, because it would look awful with some like joints in there for the elbows, they're just doing silicone now, so that's great. Then here, just real quick, her backpack, it looks great. She has that little like horse hanging on it. And man, yeah, her claws look great as well. For Wolverine, there were like swap out plates on top of the claws. I haven't received mine, but from videos and stuff I've seen, it looks like they're swap out pieces on top so you can use them on different hands. But for her, they actually give you dedicated claw hands, and yeah, they just look great. Of course, we can't see it here, but she also gets those feet blades as well. So I'm curious how much we can move her legs around if you want her to do some like high kicks or something in the display. But she is in jeans, so that might be a little bit tough. We'll just have to see. Of course, she has to get the sunglasses on her, and honestly, I don't know if I would display her with them because head sculpt looks great regardless, unless you have like a lot of trouble aligning the eyes or something. They always look off. You could just put the sunglasses on or just hide the mistake. Yeah, so for me, I don't plan on getting her at the moment, but this is definitely one on my wish list for maybe Black Friday or something in the future, because obviously Black Friday just passed and she just released, so maybe next year. But yeah, we'll have to see. I already am getting too many Deadpool Wolverine figs, like the yellow suit, the brown suit Wolverines. Those ones are actually shipping to me pretty soon, so definitely keep an eye out for those reviews. Depending on what's going on, I want to try to get them out maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, maybe more, because they still haven't shipped, and I think there's another like 12-ish days because my final payment is scheduled for, yeah, looking at the time, I believe tomorrow. So once that happens, then within the next 10 days they'll ship, and then of course I have to get them, you know, do the whole review and all that. And I've been really trying to step up my game on the actual like reviews and stuff to make them a bit more hopefully entertaining. Definitely let me know in the comments if they've been more entertaining, because tomorrow Grievous drops, and that one, yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, do the voiceovers, do some more entertaining stuff for you guys, just make the videos better. Always trying to improve here. But yeah, so basically whenever I get the reviews done, edited, you guys will see them. Gonna try maybe to get them out in the same week, but yeah, it just depends on how they're gonna be spaced out. Yeah, but basically, okay, getting back on track. Basically what I was saying was I already have 2 Deadpools and 2 Wolverines, so I don't necessarily need more Deadpool Wolverine figures from this movie. I do have the Arson Wolverine on order, but it's not one I'm like guaranteed keeping yet, because I did lock in the brown suit. That one's locked in. Because the other one, the Arson one, I just kind of wanted to pair the Apocalypse one. There's just slipping my mind what it was called. The Apocalypse Wolverine. That one I wanted to pair with my clean Deadpool, but now that I have the brown suit, I can pair him. So that one I might just not end up keeping. Well, we'll see, unless you guys let me know in the comments you really want me to get that one in for a review. And then, yeah, so moving on, I debated on getting Ladypool, but unless there's like an amazing deal, she falls in the similar category as X-23, where she's cool, but unless there's like a decent enough discount, I just don't really plan on getting her. But man, yeah, just, yeah, this figure looks great, but just space-wise as well, it's getting a little tight in the collection. Yeah, the fire on the base, it looks awesome, and of course she gets Juggernaut's helmet as well, but yeah, that base, it's a little larger too, so yeah, I'm starting to think a little bit more about space in the collection because it's getting tight. But yeah, that Juggernaut helmet, it's from, of course, the original X-Men movies, not the Deadpool 2 one, because that one would be way too big. That would take up even more space, even the whole base would be that size. And then moving on, yeah, here's her with her claws again, and she does get the swap out hair pieces. You can kind of see this one here is that windswept appearance, and then you get like a more straight down piece. You'll see it in the overall shot. And then again, she's looking great, and man, yeah, it's tough on deciding whether or not to keep the glasses on her because they do suit her. Maybe if you're using her as a Logan stand-in, it could help a little bit, kind of making her look a little bit more like the younger version, although of course, like, it's not. So yeah, you're going to be able to tell, but maybe putting the glass on her would help if you want to have her with the Logan figure instead of this. So yeah, but it still looks amazing. But now just, yeah, let's look at the overall shot. She gets the rolling eyeballs, 2 styles of hair, the backpack, Juggernaut's helmet. It's an interesting inclusion. It's there. Different hands with, of course, like the dedicated claw hands, and then a decent base, but it's reuse, of course, and it's pretty big. Then the toe blades, and yeah, she just looks great. So definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, definitely give it a like and hit subscribe for much more content like this. I look forward to talking to you all again very soon, but until next time, stay 6 scale.